Ah, the joys of being outdoors and enjoying the sun. If you have a low to the grade patio or deck, a common question we get asked is, how do I keep animals such as rodents out from underneath my patio or deck? And we're gonna be talking about that right now. Now this will vary depending on where you live, but in the Southeast Michigan area, we wanna be worrying about mice or rats, or larger animals such as possums or raccoons or squirrels. How can we avoid those animals from getting underneath our deck? And if they do get underneath our deck, how do we make sure that they can get out from underneath our deck? If you have a deck or patio that's raised about 1 to 2 feet or more off the grade, this isn't a large concern. Animals that do get underneath your deck can easily get out. And if you do have a raised structure, make sure to put some type of stone on the ground underneath that structure. Animals don't like making stone their home, and they don't like burrowing into it. If you do have a lower structure, lower patio or a lower deck, or have a deck that you've had skirting installed around the sides, we do want to be mindful of trying to prevent animals from getting underneath your deck. Now, larger animals such as possums or raccoons will have a hard time digging underneath that perimeter and getting underneath your deck. But smaller animals such as rodents like mice or rats or squirrels can easily dig underneath that skirting and find a way to get underneath your deck. Now, to prevent that, there are a couple different approaches that we can take. Now, one of the most effective ways to do that is to install what's called a rat wall. And this is also going to be one of the least expensive routes to take as well. A rat wall is some type of physical barrier that's underground that stops any rodents that do burrow underneath the perimeter of a patio or deck from getting up and underneath the deck itself. For example, a great rat wall installation could be something as simple as a pressure treated 2x12. It's about 11.5 inches deep. You put it underground, and there's no way rodents will be able to burrow 12 inches down underneath to get below your deck. Another solution is to install stainless steel mesh. It goes underneath the ground. It acts just like a rat wall. It prevents animals from burrowing through that stainless steel mesh and getting up underneath your deck. Now, before shooting this video, I did reach out to a local pest control company, and I asked them the severity of an issue like this of animals getting underneath a deck or a patio. And they informed me that this doesn't happen too often. And we can confirm, when we've demoed low to the grade decks or patios, it's very rare to find remnants of an animal having their home underneath that deck. It certainly has happened. And so we want to either make sure to prevent animals from getting underneath your deck in the first place, or if they do get under there, make sure there's an easy way for them to get out. So if you are building a low to the grade structure such as a patio or a low to the grade deck, make sure to ask your deck builder about different possibilities to prevent animals from getting underneath your deck. If you're in the Southeast Michigan area, please reach out to Custom Decorations. We'd love to chat about your deck project.